Here we go. Disco Elysium. We figured out, spoiler alert, the Hardy Boys seem innocent, at least of murder. Sounds like they did not do it. Colossia is a little suspicious. I don't think she did it though. Let's see what we got going on. It is 22. It's almost 22 because I can almost get the supposed to go talk to the communists as well. What have I thought of it so far? It's very, very good. Some of the best writing I think in any game I've ever played. Very impressive. But just maneuvering annoys me every day. Just walking around. All right. Check the boardwalk and the island. I don't know where those are though. I don't know where they are. Apparently I can't get to those other areas. Cindy the Skull's pretty good. I never did figure out the password for the communist meeting though. I kind of put the communist objective on the back burner.
Admiring the atmosphere. What about you, officer?
I'm gonna sing karaoke.
Really? Well, I look forward to that. Admiring the atmosphere.
That's where I found the
What
dead
about you,
husband.
officer?
I thought that but I went there and it didn't.
Really?
Hang on.
Bye-bye, Jean.
That's what I thought because I went there, but there was nothing to interact with at all. And I don't know what the island is. Is that up there to the north? Is there a way to get there that I don't know about? Maybe the lady with the boat can help me. This is what I mean by maneuvering is annoying. I clicked the door and then it just like doesn't go through it. You know, I think I get a bonus for not having anything in my hands. Pretty sure. So pretty soon we need to go get the get my gun back. I don't think you have anything interesting to say right now, right?
Good. Yes, my eyes on the harbor have sent word to that effect. What have you discovered?
Where are those eyes
Doesn't really
located?
matter. And I do apologize for the surveillance. Wild Pines can't afford to be blind.
It's
at a time
misleading.
like
Okay,
this.
so that's the issue.
In any case, it's a relief to know someone has looked into it. If I may ask, will there be an official investigation? I assume you discovered there is an operation.
Well, we don't have concrete proof of the drug smuggling. It's all hearsay at this point.
She's trying to conceal her excitement, but the slight glimmer in her green eyes tells you otherwise. The lieutenant is about to interject. Cut him off. This decision should be yours.
Ah, ooh. So not only do I have to decide whether or not we're going to investigate, but what do I think Kim is going to say? I'll take the authority.
Exactly. But what?
Let's start this one. You seem anxious to know.
I've kept my eye
Like
on the
karaoke,
communist.
yeah.
Even tried to get to know one. It's a mystery I'm already invested in. Which one of them, if any, could organize such a complex operation?
I'm not going to give you
I
shit.
don't believe that for one moment, officer. I'm just going to assume that departmental regulations prevent you from saying anything more.
Prevent me from saying a few things.
In any case, you've held up your end of our arrangement. Now it's my turn. I wouldn't normally break protocol like this, but the situation demands it. If you don't solve this murder, I'm afraid we may have a bloodbath on our hands.
Sorry?
The words bloodbath sound cold in her mouth.
Oh god, this is gonna end in another revolution, isn't it?
Yes. I'm afraid this strike may descend into a small-scale civil war, with possible consequences for all of Rivershoal West.
Since you are sharing, ma'am, this is also the RCM's worst-case scenario.
Then we're on the same page, as grim as it may be.
I need your testimony.
I have an indirect role to play, I'm sad to say. My employer experienced a momentary lapse of faith in me. In that moment, they elected to deploy a private military contractor as an insurance measure. They called it my security detail.
Momentary
They were
lapse in
dispatched
faith.
after I relayed the union's initial offer.
Every worker...
A member of the board. I tried to convince my employer it was simply a piece of rhetoric, or a joke. They did not appreciate the humor.
You need a security detail?
Absolutely not. These mercenaries are muscle, pure and simple. They are meant to intimidate the Union into surrendering.
Who are they, exactly?
Crenell, an Oranese military company. As far as I know, 3 arrived in Martinez. They report to me sporadically, but they do not answer
3?
to me. To be frank, our relationship is deteriorating.
Yo, what's up, Globo?
They wear ceramic
Everybody's
armor,
making
have
lasagna lately.
semi-automatic weapons and years of combat experience. They also have trauma and stressor disorder and no idea how to conduct themselves in an urban civilian environment.
So, what happened?
Hey, Ducky.
The story is, one of them, the Colonel, I don't know his real name, sexually assaulted a local woman while he was drunk
Didn't
and
happen.
separated from his unit. This allowed some of the more militant Union members to subdue him.
Not gonna
He
give her
was
that
taken
info,
out
though.
behind the whirling in rags and lynched last Sunday night.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. Mr. Clare refuses to let me into the harbour.
Yes, I think we can
I
get
have
to know
not
each
been
other, but
able to
first I think we
discuss
should know
this
that I'm
matter with anyone there. The remaining 2 Crenell contractors carry out their orders, for now.
Oh, hey, he made it on a Monday.
I know, it's a miracle, right? Gergs, thank you for 33 months. Is this the first Monday I've streamed in like 3 weeks? I didn't last week, and then the week before I was sick, so... Wow.
It's a smokescreen. In secret, they are conducting an independent military tribunal into the lynching. Once this investigation is concluded, executions will follow.
Been watching me play this game morning after morning, you still have no idea what's going on. I do fear that it's not the greatest stream game. I feel like people have to be... You have to see kind of the whole thing, for one thing. And there's not often a whole
is the
lot
nature
happening.
of
We're just
this
walking around
so-called
talking to people. Which, you know, if you're following it, is interesting. But if you're not, it's, you know, you don't know what's going on.
Whether to execute one, some, or all of the Union militants.
So Claire refuses to let her in. The remaining 2 contractors carry out their orders, but they're conducting an independent military tribunal into the lynching. Once it's concluded, executions will follow. One or some or all of the... So they're in... Oh, I see. So that's what she means by bloodbath.
It will be
Gotcha.
all of them. The decision is already made.
This is not disco. I'll give a summary the best I can here in a minute. Should probably do that at the beginning of every stream. You've made a
It
mess.
was the Union who strung him from that tree.
Except it wasn't.
My hope is that you provide a single concrete suspect before Crenell indiscriminately pick theirs.
Well, it was them who strung him from the
Simply
tree.
put, if you don't pin this on someone good, and do it fast, they will identify and execute everyone present at the lynching. This in turn will force the Union to respond.
This got a lot
They would
messier.
have to
I didn't
project
realize there were
strength
2 more
and power.
contractors.
The débardeurs have over 2,000 men. It will be 1,000 to 1.
Have you ever seen a hornet invade a beehive, Lieutenant? It's not pretty. These men work in tandem using semi and fully automatic firearms. Their armor is virtually impenetrable to
The emotions
muzzle-loaded
having insight.
weapons.
Yeah, it's cool.
Even yours. Most Union workers don't have guns at all. As I said, a bloodbath.
So I imagine if you did a playthrough with different builds and different stats, you would get like different sort of insight. Too many things would have to go wrong for. No, that's. I mean, I think that's gonna happen.
It doesn't have to be like this, Lieutenant W. Frater Dubois. One single concrete suspect delivered into civil court, and I may be able to defuse this situation.
How about we pin it on the racist lorry driver? That guy sucks anyway. Nobody would miss him. Do you know the one who was hanged?
If you mean did I see him alive, yes. But I did not know him.
Lying is bad? Is it when he gets racist killed? Though, like, come on.
You don't know how you know. It's not written on her face, nor in her voice, but she had sympathy for this man.
You liked him?
Liked is a bit strong. He was the most charismatic among them. He handled all the talking. His departure left a major gap in the group's communication skills.
What was his name?
Lely, his service name, a nom de guerre, most likely. He wouldn't divulge his full name. Only one of them did. A bad sign if there ever was one.
Tell me about the others.
One
I have
is
not
a
met
man,
them.
Corty, they call him. A nickname as well. The other a woman, Phyllis DePaul. Corty is the gunner, I believe. DePaul is a radio operator.
What would you say was his eye color, the deceased's?
She closes her eyes, trying to picture the man's face, then shakes her head.
I can't remember.
When lying to Mr. Clare. Lying to Mr. Clare is always allowed.
That's all right, man. Anything else? Nationality? What would you say was his age?
He was 40. Or 50. It's hard to say which. He had a combat injury on his lower jaw.
Different cheese.
It made
Ooh,
it
which one?
difficult to estimate his age, or gauge his facial expressions.
This matches the dental reconstruction we saw on the body. And Clausia also mentioned it, I believe. What else?
Don't tell her about Clausia.
Nationality? Accent?
He was, Occidental, I think. Light brown hair, a mixed accent. Oranese. Or Messinian, maybe. His injury gave him an accent all his own. In a way, it was humanizing. He had to learn to speak through it. Through the injury. That's all I know, I guess. I only met him once.
All right, well, you can tell me about Krenel.
Not much. Their public resume is relatively good, as far
Practically
as private
virtuous.
military contractors go. I believe they were once called Downwell.
If any of you played Downwell, Downwell's a fun little roguelike.
Down a deep, black well.
They boast a long list of clients. Saint-Baptiste, Welchman Lorenz, Eintracht. A warning sign, however. The
Yeah, it's a fun little
operations
game.
concerned all take place in third.
I think it was also like $2 when it came out.
Guarding facilities, escort missions.
Fun
and
little
such.
roguelikes, Val. That's a pretty big one. Pinball one? No, it's just, I think it's monochromatic. It's just black and white. And you play this little guy and you jump down into a well and you've got gun shoes on, so you shoot down.
Meaning they're used to operating in war.
Very hard, too.
Yes, all the good conflict corridors, Supramundi, Yesut, the Seminese Islands, countries that don't have a good record reporting atrocious military conduct on their soil. Sadly, no. Before this happened, I had little interest in them. Now that I do, I don't have the resources. If you still have access to the ICP's database, you could run a better background check than I ever could. It may take some time, though.
Do you know a lot about the inner workings of the RCM and the ICP, ma'am?
In my line of work, it pays to do your research. I was prepared to deal with the RCN. I did not think I'd be dealing with a group like Crenell.
Contact the company. I don't think that's going to work.
And they will. However, these orders take time to reach what is basically a rogue unit out in the field here.
That still
Until
doesn't mean they
do,
won't act.
It's all on us.
The soft European cheeses, that's true. Said the deceased assaulted a woman,
Or he
which
didn't.
apparently didn't happen.
This is information passed on to me from some teenagers loitering around the canal.
Kuno
I
doesn't
cannot
fucking
testify
care.
by it.
I mean, I got plenty of cheeses here. I would definitely try the cheeses in Europe for sure. I'd be excited to try them, but it's not why I would go. Who did the passing
remaining
on?
contractors. Their tribunal. It's what they believe.
I would, yeah, I would probably go for the beer first. Yeah, that's true.
That the man was killed because he assaulted a local woman. I've asked around a bit. This seems to be the accepted story around Martinez.
This does not come as news to us, but still. To your knowledge, where did this assault take place, if you know?
Last Sunday night, at the Whirling in Rags, the hostel by the gates. Supposedly, the colonel was drunk, maybe on narcotics too. Either way, he's alleged to have sexually assaulted a woman. Sometime later, a group of dock workers got their hands on him.
Who
That's
was
a
the
good
woman?
question, officer. I don't have the slightest idea.
Okay.
As I said, it's a rumor.
Where are the
they've gone
remaining
to
two?
ground, as it were. I don't recommend seeking them out. For one, they're almost certainly armed to the teeth.
Yeah.
They don't have the same respect for the Revachol citizens' militia as I do. To put it bluntly, they think you're vigilantes. Ghetto savages. It will not be a fruitful meeting.
Vigilantes. You're a professional officer of the only legitimate authority in Revachol.
I would still like to know
You're
where they
likely to
are.
run into them eventually.
Wow,
When
what the
that
hell?
happens, I'll be in a better position to mediate if I don't appear involved.
I mean, well, what are these bonuses? Scab leader, murder, bad reply, scab leader built like brick. Okay, where are they?
One is obviously the scab leader at the harbor gates. The one chanting the idiotic slogans. He's barely maintaining his disguise. The other has a vantage point in a building south of the roundabout. They were keeping tabs on you while you were canvassing the lorry drivers.
The vantage point in a building. Right, that's right.
That may be so. I still hope you heed my advice.
Yeah, I'm not going to talk to him.
There's no need to kick the hornet's nest.
For all your talk of averting this catastrophe, the situation at the gate is a
Catastrophe?
powder keg. Does this not bother you?
Of course it bothers me, Lieutenant. But my hands are tied. How would my employer react if it appeared I were intervening on behalf of the Union?
If it saved people's lives,
Your concern may be appearances. Ours is keeping the peace.
we are not the same. One's overlooking the
To afford
roundabout.
a good vantage point. In any case, it's practically inaccessible.
Where is your radio for contacting them, if I may ask? Do you have an earpiece?
Heavens no. I'm not an undercover agent. There's a short wave at the ship's wheel. I hope I can answer it better.
How much time do we have?
Until the executions start? Truthfully, I don't know. It depends on their progress identifying the members of the lynch mob, and their impatience.
They don't report their progress to you?
Not on this matter. I'm afraid they consider this a personal initiative.
5 days, not more. Maybe sooner.
It's a matter of days, not weeks.
Gotcha.
I am sorry to have been the bearer of bad news.
Oh wait, what about the tattoos?
Of course. Excuse my hesitation before.
For about half a minute, in silence.
It was taken with a trigette not long ago. This is the man's upper body. There were no more markings on his hands or legs.
Her mouth is relaxed. The accordion lines near her mouth vanish. The pearls of her eyes move slowly on the photo's surface. She has no excess of emotions for this cadaver. Has she seen dead bodies before? It's likely.
Sorry. I was trying to see if I can read the web of interdependencies between these points. The stars. I can't. But that's how you read this story. The points themselves don't have letters, numbers, anything. Their size, location on the body, and distance from each other tells you what they represent. Close. Port cities. This is an Oronese map of the waterways, a sailor's tattoo worn by wayfarers of the Dolorian century. Over 300 years ago, the sailors would mark their bodies to map their travels.
What's the use of it?
The sailor's soul would use it to fly back home if they should die abroad. This is a sort of contraption to be reeled back in by. The silver cord, they would call it.
Interesting.
Where is he now?
I would say he's near the Arcade Islands by now, ready to exit the Insulindian and enter the Pale, if I've read his home address correctly.
What travels did he make?
Quite a few. Vredefort, the Oronese capital, traditionally stands on the right shoulder. He started somewhere near here, I think.
What next?
Then he made his way to the Pretto Grande, through what I think must be the Stutz Canal,
Pretto
an artificial
Grande.
channel through the Occident. From the Pretto, he sailed to the Insulindic Ocean, first the Semnese Islands, then this. Revachol. Those are the two constants. Vredefort on
Got
the
that salt
shoulder,
to the meat sauce?
and
Uh-oh.
Revachol in the heart. They started the tradition of these maps right after the discovery of Insulinde, at the dawn of the Interinsulary Age.
You said you can't read it.
I can't. This man was no sailor. And these are no ports. I can understand geographic fragments, but not their meaning.
Who could tell me more?
His platoon members? The other contractors.
Right,
Though I
right.
do not suggest you go and show them that picture.
Ooh.
This
It could go this or the other way. Maybe if you're tactful, it could be beneficial. Challenge accepted. I say we do it.
I don't need the information. That's not. It doesn't
I am
matter.
relieved you think so.
I don't
I
think.
don't think deciphering that tattoo should come before public security.
All right, that's
Is
all.
there anything else I can help you with?
No. All right, we're 1 minute away from 2200. I've got 4 damn skill points. That's good. Need to confront the pigs. Come on, Kim. You're going too slow. Did it say where the pigs are? Near the old fish market. Walk past the fishing village until you see the boardwalk. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna go check on karaoke. I might not have a tape though. Wait, this guy wants to talk to me? I don't want to talk to these assholes, but fuck off. All right, you want to talk to me? What's going on, man?
I saw you poking around in Lady Driver's lorry. She in trouble?
No, she's gonna be fine.
Man, that's like a load off my mind.
Weekend
All
was
that stress
good.
was messing up my rhymes.
I was just really sore from shoveling. I did, an indie studio followed me on Twitter, and when I followed them back, they messaged me about playing like a really early demo to get feedback, which I did, and it was fun. Not gonna say exactly what the game is yet, but maybe when it comes out, I'll play it. What's the plan with those rhymes anyway?
Oh, you know. Tommy Leham's gonna be a musician. Sprechgesang, but with beats.
Mr.
I've got a lot
Influencer,
of free time
the
on
guy
road to
not
hone my
telling
craft.
the people he's influencing what the game is. Small studio, little roguelike. Seems like it could be interesting. Got a lot of free time on the road to hone my craft. Why Tommy?
Leham was taken. My real name's Jerry Lafitte. Tommy's way better.
Jerry Lafitte? Jerry Lafitte's kind of a cool name, though.
It's more him. The man
Another question.
taps his fingers rhythmically.
Hit him with your
against
best
his
verse.
arm.
All right. Hang on. Conceptualization. Can I do anything with conceptualization? I'm going for like the world record in for most wardrobe changes in an official investigation. I think that's all I can do here. Thanks, Archie. None
Still
of
here,
these.
stuck in this
Yeah,
damn jam, my
it's a
man.
white check though.
What's up?
Let's try it.
Your best
Yeah.
verse.
That was close though.
You don't even have a bad verse in here. Just tumbleweed.
Oh god, he's just gonna start crying.
Wait, no. What
I'm
are
gonna
you
kill my
doing?
morale.
That's brutal, man. But you know, time will.
You're not gonna keep going,
No,
are you?
Stop. He's already mortified.
No, Tommy, these are my rhymes.
That's
Yeah, there goes the morale.
In the name of God, what are you doing?
Hand it, Kim.
Yeah,
Is
yeah,
a poem.
I get that, and it's cool, but yeah,
Yes,
He's still
and
going.
I also thank you for stopping. We have a murder investigation.
All right, all done. Now that I've fully embarrassed myself. All right, let's go get the gun back first. Morale is looking real low. Walk past the fishing village until you see the boardwalk. Is that Dingodile from Crash Bandicoot?
Put your hands where I can see them.
What the hell? Under a mountain of police paraphernalia.
Show me your hands. This is the pigs. Show me your hands. Right now.
Oh,
Show me
man.
Your hands right now.
Scavenged, battery-powered police lights protrude from her back. The flickering light show reveals a gun. in her
We
shaking
got
hand.
ourselves a bootlicker.
Her hand is trembling from some sort of neurodegenerative disease.
Madame, please drop the firearm immediately.
You shouldn't be here.
Why won't I
Something's
comply? I don't
very
listen to
wrong with
Karens.
her. She's completely out of control.
Shoot her, Kim. Shoot her in the face. Take it
Failure
easy.
to comply. Suspect is displaying aggression. Officer, under duress.
I'll
Officer,
make you under duress.
I am the police. Don't move. Don't move. Hands on your head. Suspect
Andy.
is armed and dangerous.
Good morning. Seven, you must be a little east of me.
Lateral vascular neck restraint. Carotid sleeper. Carotid sleeper. Critically reducing blood from passing through the neck of the suspect.
Be careful, detective. Don't do anything that might set her
Time to get my gun. The red check, it cannot be retried. Oh man. We can solve this
Officer
peacefully.
in need of assistance.
Jesus Christ.
Suspect
Just
fell
shoot her
down.
in the
Get on the
face.
ground.
Ma'am, please. We want to help you, but you need to lower that weapon.
Disturbance reported. Authorized deadly force. Sector, take the shot. Big red key. Big red key.
What happened to make her like this? Loneliness. Yes, sure, but also in a less abstract way.
+1,
The
this is the
neurodegenerative
pigs.
disease I mentioned earlier.
Man. Tell us
The
what's
woman
wrong.
looks at you, but through you, like you don't exist. Her eyes gleam feverishly, and the rotating police beacon lights reveal deep scratch marks on her cheeks.
This is the police. Unlawful engagement. Hands on the ground. Scumbag.
So this is what the weather's like on the other end of a cop's gun.
Should I just comply, maybe?
Fascinating. See? This is what happens when we're not around.
That didn't do anything, apparently. Oh, enjoy the food. I really want to get my gun.
It's the goddamn police, shitbag. Have the pavement. You're under arrest.
As she waves her hands, you notice familiar-looking ampoules and packets sticking out of the mountain of police gear on her back. Medicine or drugs?
Are you on
Confiscated
drugs?
contraband.
Uh-huh.
Restricted access. 2 kilos missing. Eyewitness report compromised.
I don't think she's on drugs. Being off drugs might actually be the problem here.
You're not the police.
Back up! Back up! Status unconfirmed!
Do we wink at the pigs? I kind of want to wink at the pigs. Lieutenant Double E, here we go.
No. I thought Mr. Moran. Gareth. Aggravated assault! Man down! Officers in pursuit!
Oh man.
What's the situation, officer?
Law enforcement compromised! Impersonating a police officer!
Here we go. Take out the badge.
License and registration! Come in, dispatch! Sector, azimuth!
We can just wait. We can just do this all day until she screams herself into a heart attack.
She's losing it. One twitch and there would be blood.
We can't leave. A delirious civilian is pointing a firearm at us. Your firearm. You need to solve this.
Oh, come on, man. We would just put it off until later. I can't change my clothes. I've got plenty of skill points though. Fine. Let's just go both.
She's frantic.
And I still
confused,
lost.
teetering under all that gear. There's an opening if you just move fast enough. If not, the lieutenant's got her in his sights.
I think she might die here.
Host almighty, don't count on that. You saw the Binoclad can't shoot for shit.
Gun, I'm coming. Oh, man.
Yes,
I don't think that's a good idea.
First, I think you should know that I'm a huge gamer most of the time.
Spexifier.
Hank C. High.
Thank you very much for the 17 months. Happy birthday again. I think we gotta back away.
Confined quarters, assailant coming at me. Split-second decision. Fire at will.
Oh.
For a moment there.
Is it unloaded?
80% sure the gun is empty, and still the instinct almost took over.
His intrusive thoughts are very accurate.
What is this? This isn't police issue. Police weapons have bullets. This isn't real. Police guns always have bullets. What is this? Why did you sell me this?
She looks devastated. Grab the gun, right now. This...
No one ever cares anymore. Why would they treat me like this?
Great gears are grinding to a halt. The machine is powering down. She's all out of jolt.
Whoa. We need to figure out what to do with her now.
Nobody's ever around. Nobody ever comes to visit me.
Gee, I wonder why.
She's in a stupor. I've seen this before. God knows for how long. Could be days when they get like this.
Yeah, but why?
Honestly, I don't know. Dementia, probably. Dementia and Channel 8. And loneliness.
Channel 8 must be Fox News and Rubishall.
Could be. Her hands were trembling and she did seem uncoordinated. But what are we gonna do with her?
You're not
The
alone.
woman stands in front of you, motionless, unresponsive, almost like an inanimate object now. A mountain of police paraphernalia. In there she is alone, trapped in a world of blue and red lights.
So the only thing I can say is arrest her.
I don't think there's any need for that. In her current state, and without the gun, she isn't really a threat to anyone.
She would have shot him because of the virus.
We could let Titus know. This is a perfect problem for the local peacekeepers to handle. They might even know her family.
Why would she shoot him over an elaborate hoax? Pfft, come on. Oh, there you go. Yeah, let's
Then
let
we can
Titus
ask her
know.
once we get back to the whirling. But we have to hurry, because it's late and they might have already gone home. But I think we're done here for now. Let's head out. This is done.
Please, leave the radio on.
She stands motionless, just a heap of clothes and flashes now. Maybe if you search her once more. The woman stands slumped. Is one of those things a police cap? There were narcotics in there too. You're thinking of taking them.
Confiscate the narcotics. Wink. Nah, you can keep it. It's fine. Anything else out here for now? I guess we head back to the whirling is the main thing. I've never heard that bird over here. It's the church. Oh yeah, it is, because that's where the this is where they were hanging out. They still raving at night? They're still going. She's still hard at work.
Yes, what is it?
All right, you guys are having fun. I'll leave you to it. Go through the damn door. Oh, right. I got my gun. Okay. I was wondering what that was. Hardy. Where is it? Hardy and the Pigs. Yeah. Present a theory. Okay. Let's get back to the whirling. You know, I think I did say I was going to try to summarize what was happening in this game like 20 minutes ago, but that conversation that I was in took forever and I forgot. If anybody has any specific questions, I can try to answer them. Running like a constipated wiener dog? Kinda does. The staircase, right? I belong here. All right, Titus is still here.
It's you again.
Why are we here?
What is it?
Investigating a murder. Body hanging in a tree, and then when at the beginning you wake up with no memory, you've like crashed your car and drinking and doing drugs and whatever, lost all your memory. Now you're trying to figure out who killed this body that's hanging from the tree. Ooh, I should probably do this one. Recovering Hunter S. Thompson, police detective, tries to solve a murder while in recovery. That's a pretty good summary of it. There's a lot of logic bonuses here. Right.
It's you again. What is it?
Let's first tell him about the crazy lady. Ooh, do I warn him about the mercs?
What's that, copper? You want us to help little old ladies now?
You're local law enforcement, aren't you? Helping troubled civilians should fall under your jurisdiction.
They only get involved when they can hit something, apparently, or hang it from a tree.
Yeah, we'll send someone out. Who is? Wait, it's the pigs, isn't it? God, poor lady. Don't worry, we'll handle this. I think she got some.
See, you are gonna do it,
wrong or
asshole.
something. Bastards left her alone when she got sick. We've been getting complaints.
Hey, wasn't Everard's beat team looking for her the other day? They said something about her, I don't know.
Camera placement, thank you. Archmagus sent me the template.
Yeah, I think you're right, Gene. She have something of yours, Pig.
Whatever you do, do not admit to these punks you lost your gun. You will suffer if you do.
Nope, she didn't have anything.
No? Well, whatever then, copper.
No. They totally said what it was. What was it? Anyone remember?
No, they said she was having fun.
I don't remember. I was fucking drunk.
Good.
Let me know if you figure it out back there. Now, anything else we can help you with?
What's her name?
Auntie LaPlante.
Auntie LaPlante.
Something LaPlante.
Marianne, amigo.
Be anything else you wanted to know?
Who was she?
Like before. Just an old lady. Her kids moved away years
I should probably call my grandma.
Never come to visit. Never took her calls. She gets out every now and then.
The children kept her together.
Okay, how did she get like
Cat
this?
Wanted to be a cop, you mean? Well, shit. I don't actually know. Anyone know why she started acting like a pig?
No fucking clue. It's gotta be the crazy. Who'd want to be a pig?
Based. I can't but feel partially responsible for the unhealthy culture that poor woman latched onto.
You should be.
Oh, man.
Whatever, Cole. Don't worry about it. We'll take care of our own.
Where'd she get the cop gear?
Dunno. She lives by the water. Shit washes up all the time on the beach.
Oh god, it probably came out of my car.
Police paraphernalia doesn't just wash up on the coast, people. It's not like we dump it at night. She bought it, collected it.
Thanks for helping.
Old cop man.
Sure enough, we're the real heroes on these streets.
Let's do it.
Nothing is happening.
Come on, man,
The
dude.
pieces
The
are there,
checks
but
are
they
brutal
remain
today.
unconnected. Sorry, you're not coming up with anything. Again, the pieces are there. She could have done it somehow.
Give
There
up.
we go. Your mind is a relaxed muscle. It's so nice and easy to give up, isn't it? On the downside, you have no idea what you were supposed to do now. I could have debriefed you.
Yeah, the friends
Yeah.
are coming for you.
By friends, you mean his squad mates from Cronell.
Wouldn't want to beat up his grandma.
Nervous, snickering. There's a rush of adrenaline present.
This is what happens if you take the law into your own hands. Other people start doing it too.
Let them come. The Hardy Boys are right fucking here.
This is gonna be a problem.
You heard the man. Right here. We're armed. We got the whole district behind us. And Glenn. Glenn is fucking crazy.
Yeah. A well-oiled murder machine.
The mood is on the rise. They're feeling confident, ready to punch out the whole Merc platoon.
Yeah, like all of them are gonna die. They have automatic
got
weapons.
of our own. We got Ister 50s, Zeeligers. Glenn's got a knock cannon at home.
Will they pierce ceramic
Guess
armor?
We're gonna see, aren't we? Right about what? that a 50 caliber bullet goes through shit? Yeah, I am.
All right, man.
What do you mean? Okay.
I mean, they're gonna wipe you the fuck out.
Get out of here with your negative energy.
Oh, sorry, I just don't have the right vibe, huh?
He really doesn't like you ruffling their feathers like that on what might be the eve of battle.
All he means is that the situation is serious.
No wonder you cops get shot to shit every day. Can't go to war with an attitude like that.
Whatever. Good luck. I guess now. I mean, there's no. Probably time to just turn in for the night. See you later, Val. Screenshot of what's left of the Hardy Boys. The door, asshole. God damn. I think we're gonna go turn in for the night and then, wait, that's the name of the bookstore? It's just called Crimes, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People. Like, that's... What a boring name. Also, no fantasy? Just crimes, romance, and biographies, huh? Okay. And maps, yeah. Crimes, romance, biographies, maps. Is this my place? Oh my god. Select it. Jesus Christ.
And it's raining. Time to call it a day.
Get out of here, Kim.
Officer.
Man.
The bed is comforting, if a bit run down.
Wonder what kind of horrible nightmares we're gonna have tonight.
Soft, if lumpy. Waves wash the sand underneath the hut, then grow distant to your ear. In the quiet hum of the organic heater, you fall asleep.
Like a deftly cast fishing net, sleep pulls you out of the world and into its dark shore. The rough mesh chafes, tightening around you, it digs into your brain.
This is gonna be really chill.
How have things been going for you out there? Helped anyone lately? Saved anyone lately? Murdered anyone lately?
I almost got shot with my own gun.
Because you know you are a murderer. A disco music listening psycho killer
That's
who
to say.
offs poor people and then forgets about it.
Hear that? He doesn't even flinch. Iceman doesn't care about killing people. That's nothing to him. Blackwater, under the bridge. The thing he's really scared of is much, much worse than that.
What is it?
Don't tell him, sister. It's too bad. We're trying to help you. All these processes, these tortures, voices and tremors are all just distractions, flares and countermeasures to keep you from the last dream. The worst of them all.
The last dream.
Last dream will be total annihilation. Cinders peeling off the fuselage. We won't be there to help you anymore, Harry. We will be dormant. You will be naked and alone.
Bookstore has a collection of the Conan the Barbarian analog and a D&D game you could have played with Kim. Yeah, but then I would have to give that lady money in order to get it, and I don't want her to have any of my money. She sucks. And the air will smell of apricots.
Of hell.
Have a good one, Cup of Nudes.
An ancient sadness, brother. 10,000 years later, in front of the video rental, there is a warm breath on your face again. Everything is okay again.
Everything is so okay.
Can't wait.
Your eyelids flutter open for a moment. When you close them again, you sense the light of the room around you. You're back. In 2 seconds, the alarm will ring.
The last thought in your head before waking is, maybe you shouldn't have seen that stained glass window in the church.
What? Huh? Yeah, always remember to put your Kim in the garage overnight. Keep him out of the rain. Something about the stained glass window? Now I kind of want to go to the church. It's kind of the only lead I have right now. I don't know where else we're going. Maybe I can figure out where the shot came from. I think I missed the communist meeting. I think that was last night, but I didn't have a password.
The mother of humanism stands above you, a precious and complex whack.
Wait.
The mother of...
It's Dolores Day. It's a minor landmark, not easy to find. Most maps misplace it. It was built not long after Revachol's founding, 300 or so years ago, by first-generation settlers. There used to be 7 stave churches on the coast. Les Sept Sœurs, they call them, the 7 Sisters. Only one remains. The rest were burnt in the revolution or used for building materials. We should be respectful here, although the building appears to be deserted. I do not believe we'll find anything connected.
There it is again. A small pang of guilt. It's time to ask him what happened here.
You know why it was
I have
abandoned?
a theory, yes. There was a police raid a while back. I heard the place was shot to pieces.
What's up, Gergs?
The old woman in the village was being tactful with us when she didn't mention it. She has more respect for the RCM than many around here.
Who conducted it?
Well, your station was involved, I hear.
Oh, yeah. How you feeling? Are you at home then? I imagine you're not in your car? Driving to work? 3 years, yeah. As far as I know, I've still dodged it. I'm not entirely convinced that the last thing that I had wasn't COVID, though. The one test that I took was negative, but the test was also expired. 5 days and then you can work.
3 precincts were involved in the raid, and people say Precinct 41
Damn.
was one of them.
I guess I could have been here.
I'm not saying you were. It was a clandestine operation. I don't know anything about it, why it was conducted, or who participated. I try not to pry into extra-district matters. Good luck. You will not get information on a confidential operation from your station secretary just by calling. If you really don't remember, it might be better to keep this one forgotten. It happened a while ago.
Gotcha.
It's unimportant to our business in Martinez now.
Hope you get over it soon, dude. What was that? Hey, I found a scarf. Okay, let's get out of here. Since Thursday, you've been feeling 100? Nice. That's good. You couldn't taste the lemon cake? Oh, that's so sad. Oh, I want a lemon cake. Oh, actually, I have a smoothie in the freezer. An unblended smoothie. For breakfast. Hold up.
A cockatoo. This book talks about the delicate nature of twos, as well as where to even begin. All cockatoo pet owners also.
There's apparently a check in this somewhere.
You're right. Ouch. Not great for them. This, perhaps, in the words of poet, despite its banging name, the bang.
Maybe not. All right, whatever. Taste some things but not others. That's so weird. Unblended smoothie, is that a chunky? That's a chunky. Well, the idea is I'm gonna blend it before I take it to work. And then it won't be chunky. The only thing you could feel was spicy. That is weird. It is odd to not know if I've had it or not. Like, you just can't be sure, right? But yeah, hopefully we continue to avoid it. You can feel spicy but not taste it. It's even weirder.
An old door.
I'm really curious about that door. More cryptid traps. And then this is okay, so this is the where I first, I think this is where I got the first thing. Land's End, yeah. And so then it's just the boardwalk and the island, but I don't know where the island is. And apparently I can't do this yet for some reason. I don't know. Maybe we go back to the harbor. I don't really know what the next move is here. Phantom Taste. It's odd. I did already go over here, right, today? Who's that? Who's that? Hey. Hey. Oh. Morning. Buddy. What are you doing? I thought you were gonna stay in bed. You looked so comfy. Hi. So cute. A whole month, huh? Oh, this cat. So affectionate this morning. Yes, hello. Yeah, lay down. Bud? Just wants all the attention right now. I think I can play this part with one hand. Eso, buddy, you wanna lay down? Come on, Kim. Hi. This cat won't sit still. Hey. I got the second booster, I think at the end of last year. I've had 4 in total. Anything left to say to Titus?
It's you again. What is it?
Hi. Yeah, I got nothing. Goddamn government. Spoken like a true Florida man. Like, I don't think there's any reason to talk to Klasia. Buddy. Oh. How many times have I failed that option? Twice, maybe. Can I put, do I have any points to put into, no, I can't get any more logic. My logic is good as it can, is as good as it can get. There you go, sit up there. You're very distracting right now, cat. There you go, perfect. That's a good spot for you. He's just sitting on the arm. Man, what are we doing now? Maybe Classy will have more information about Ruby, and then that'll open up that check again. Hi, buddy.
Hello, officer. What brings you up here again?
What is the personal question?
Yes.
Good. Yes. This means she could have heard something. Like what you were doing before you blacked out.
Were you in Sunday night?
You do not need to know that. What you need is to ask normal police questions.
Fuck you, Kim.
Get a grip, he thinks. At least do your personal stuff when I'm not here.
The lies?
Yes, we demand she be punished for deceiving us. We demand her anxiety. We demand her fear.
Let's check with
There
Kim.
may be grounds here, at least for an extended detention.
A little whimper. The young woman hears you. She's looking around.
I think you didn't
I
make the
did.
call.
What is this? I called your desk or whatever it is. There was an older woman on the other end. It sounded like she was smoking. She took my complaint. She coughed.
That is the emergency's desk number. Anyone could know that, sire.
What time did you make the call?
Thursday night. It was late, sometime after 12.
It checks out.
ESO. Being impatient. Anyone
But
could
I
know the number.
time of the call too. I know I have not been 100% truthful with you officers, but I am now.
Just read that Idaho is the latest state to permit execution by firing squad. That's a way to go. From what I've seen about the lethal injection, I'll take a firing squad over that. Sure, it's a little messier, but
You sense a little hesitation there. Welcome to the wake-up club, brother.
that's not your real name.
You wouldn't give us your real name, not when people are after you.
Okay.
Okay. You go out with a bang.
Thank you.
What have I told you that you're
But
under
I
arrest?
haven't done anything. Anything illegal.
Failure to aid a police investigation. Fucking mind games. Enough. That's right, gang. Stern and merciless now. Stern and merciless as we reel her in.
Suspects, flight risk.
The lieutenant produces a pair.
We're not actually going to arrest her, though, right? This is all just to...
Please no.
Fragile, unshielded. Her voice is thin and tired.
I like how in the like her model is still just sitting there smoking.
I think I know who did it. I know who shot Leslie. You know it wasn't me. Why would I do it? I have no motive.
What do you know?
She's silent for a second, as if looking into herself for certainty. Gearing up for this betrayal is hard for her.
Betrayal, huh?
Ruby.
Why?
She has this thing for me. Ever since I met her and the boys downstairs.
I might have
She's been
lied
pretty frank
to
about what she wants.
Tommy.
What she's saying is sex.
Sex?
And more. I made the mistake of confiding in her. I told her I was on the run. She started protecting me. It became an unhealthy relationship. When I started spending time with Lely, she told me to end it. Said there would be shit if I didn't. It was not a good meeting. We stopped talking after that, but...
I don't understand. What exactly in your relationship made you think she is romantically interested in you?
She said she's in love with me. She even asked me to run away with her when I told her I'm a fugitive. She started developing notions about our relationship.
And you led her on?
A little. I was flattered, you know? But then I had to let her off, and it was not easy. I came to regret being friendly with her. We maybe kissed, nothing more.
She was fixated on you?
This is just an assumption.
I mean...
I know what it sounds like. That's why I didn't want to tell you before. But she knew what had happened when I came downstairs. Somehow, she knew Lely was dead. She wasn't surprised at all. When we came up here, she was calm as a stone, too. She cleaned it all up.
She must have been close then.
She had a plan.
This is a familiar theory. You had it too, remember? Could it be that Ruby was covering up after herself? The lynching? Yet again, you're coming up with this. The worst thing is, it may be true.
Was she threatening you?
She came over one night, drunk, said she'd turn my life into a living hell. I've been threatened before, so I can tell when someone knows how to do it. And she's a pro. She must be. To keep the Hardys in line. I tried severing ties with her after that. I thought it had worked, but...
Some of that fear is still with her. She exhales sharply. What are you talking about? She's afraid you'll arrest her.
How could she have killed him?
She could have had access to the roof. You've noticed that door there, right? Maybe it leads downstairs. She could have come to the roof through that, then taken the shot right here, where I stand. It was dark outside. I wouldn't have seen her.
Oh, so from their roof, huh?
Interesting theory. Did she know that door exists? Had you been out there with her?
Yes, of course. She's been up here many times, jacking private stations off the ring antenna. She used to come here to drink on the roof with me, before it got weird.
Okay.
Okay. And what? Arrest the liar now.
Nah, I don't want to arrest her.
Why? She told us some pretty interesting things there.
Exactly. She's
Don't
entertaining.
Arrest her. Push her a bit more, but then let her off. That Ruby theory was solid. And she's beautiful.
Push her a bit more. I don't think we need to push her more. What is there? back off.
Thank you. Thank you. You won't regret it.
Something tells you, you will.
Oh, okay. Jeez.
She slowly lights another cigarette and steadies her breath, as if in the presence of some tiger.
This cat keeps sitting on this shelf over here. And there's a window up there that he keeps staring at. Like he's super interested in what's out there. There's nothing out there. I'm hoping he doesn't try to make that jump. That was a big yawn. That was a very big yawn. Do what I want to do, not what I think the game expects of me. Well, yeah. Of course. But I don't want to take her in. So stop messing with the green screen, dude. Giving me a look. Alright, I should probably feed him though. It's about that time. Needs a cat tree that lets him chill at the window. Well, it's like we have a deck out there. I mean, that window looks under the deck. Like there's nothing to see. Alright, let's save. We'll call it there. We'll get Miso some cat food. Get him some breakfast. I gotta go to work. Thank you all for hanging out. Rabbits. I mean, I think he sees better from on top of the washing machine. There's that window there that he likes. I think he just likes this one because he can't get to it. I've put him up there before. There's nothing to see. Anyway, you guys have a good rest of your day. More Disco Elysium tomorrow because this game never ends. It never ends. I mean, we've got to be wrapping up soon. We got to be getting close. We got to be.